What is going on, guys? Welcome to the very first edition of Kevin's Beauty School. Very excited for this. As you know, we're in the middle of the COVID-19 pandemic. There's a lot of people infected, a lot of people anti-Semitic. You're not asymptomatic. I gotta stop mixing those two up. So yeah, you know, we're staying safe. We're in our social bubble, and yeah, we're gonna help one of our less fortunate friends. We're gonna give him a haircut today. We got a lovely set. We got all the tools. I don't really know what I'm doing, but we're just gonna go and we're just gonna figure it out. So, anybody know where Kenneth? He was here? Anybody know?
Dude, you know him, man. Oh shit, I forgot. He hid in there. He's been in there for like an hour. He likes to tie himself up.
Oh, this is I got this little bench cabinet from Wayfair. Kenneth? Hey! Round of applause, everybody. Kenneth.
He's acting like he's a prisoner.
Good morning, Kevin. Are we ready for the video today?
Oh god.
Alright, Kenneth, make your way.
Yeah.
I'll worry about this. Alright, Kenneth, thanks for coming on the show today. We appreciate you taking the time. How do you feel?
Oh, I just woke up, so, you know, a little drip fat frazzled. But yeah.
That's awesome. Thanks for sharing. So for those of you that don't know, Kenneth's been our friend since high school. So
what's your deal? What's your deal? Just tell them your deal. What is it?
What?
yeah,
Okay.
what do you have going on?
What is it? What do they say? Testimony?
What's your testimony?
I grew up in the lower south side of Castro Valley, very poor neighborhood.
So you've seen some things.
Yeah. Yeah! What the fuck is wrong with you?
I was just
No, he has to run
this is
his
what
fingers.
barbers do. You have to just let it happen.
Ow.
So what are we gonna do with the hair today, Kenneth? What are you thinking?
I want the top cut down to 1 inch, and then a fade to a number 1 on the sides.
A number 1. Okay, we have that. Yeah.
Is that what you were saying about growing up on the...
I grew up in the lower south side of Castro Valley, poor neighborhood.
Okay. And is that why you look like a Yu-Gi-Oh character?
My parents couldn't afford rich haircuts, so it would just be my mom and her scissors most of the time. Until I found a job in Oakland.
Is it getting your hair wet, you think?
Oh gosh, it does smell like fog.
Do you want a bit of hydration?
Oh shit.
Oh, is this fine?
Yeah, that's the
Oh,
vibe.
we gotta stop mixing up the
my
labels,
God.
guys. Come on. All right,
It smells
this
so hard.
this is okay. Here we go. Now we got some water.
I don't smell dicks. I worked myself through a Domino's delivery job in Oakland, California, to save money to go to school, and now I'm the first member of my family to study.
Is he still talking? Like, what's that? Well, guys, before we get any further, Kenneth, what are you said a 1 on the sides?
1 on the sides.
Is there any particular style that you're going for? Any reference points we can use?
Yeah, so there's already a part there. You can make it a hard part.
Oh, yes.
I have a few. I thought maybe.
What is that?
I don't know. Is this one?
No!
Is this
That's horrible.
Dude, that's so you.
I think that's
so
pretty
you.
good.
Ew. That's
So
disgusting.
we'll go for
Stop.
something
No,
like this,
none of
maybe.
that.
Something maybe.
Absolutely
But
not.
maybe. We're not gonna put it out of the picture. All right. So I think we'll just get started. Like I said, guys, I'm not the most experienced with this stuff, but we're just gonna try, see how it goes, and let's get right into it.
Yeah.
So how'd you get your start?
How'd you get start, brother?
I walked up to a Domino's, said, "Hey, do you guys have jobs?" They said, "Yeah." Ow. They said yes, and I got the job. How long you been working the clippers for?
Yeah, I've been doing this for about 10 minutes.
You watched a lot of videos.
Yeah, I watched a few YouTube videos. It's basically the same thing as what they're saying as barber school. So, all right. So I think we're off to a good start. I'll maybe work on these sides a little bit. They're getting pretty gnarly.
Yeah.
Are you into Colts? Do you
No,
like? No.
really.
No.
Maybe just speak to your name, SkyTargeter. Maybe kind of like what that is.
How that came
When I was
about.
6 years old,
Wait.
mind you, I was 6.
Oh no, what happened?
Nothing bad that happened.
Daddy
The
issues.
priest,
No.
the uncle.
When I was 6, I bought Minecraft, needed a name, Targeter was taken, I liked planes, put Sky in front of it, hence the name SkyTargeter.
So how'd you get your start?
Well, like I said, I worked at Domino's.
Well, so that's where it started for you?
The grind, yeah.
The grind.
The
What is
grind
the grind,
started.
Kenneth? What's the grind?
The grind is you gotta work for what you want,
So what do you think about socialism? That a cool idea to you?
I think that socialism puts all of the power into politicians' hands instead of the citizens.
So you're canceled.
Hey, man, you don't need to get political on this show. This is just
Wow,
supposed to be
dude.
lighthearted.
Really?
So I think that's a pretty good preliminary cut. We've done a lot of the foundational work that we wanted to get done, so we're just gonna move on to the razors. You said you wanted a 1 on the side?
Yeah.
Well, we can do that, my friend. So how'd you get your start?
I work at a college as a resident advisor.
Oh,
So when did you realize that you didn't want to get laid in college?
it's not on my list of things to do in college. I'm planning on it.
Do you have a list?
I mean,
What's on your list?
graduating,
What else?
money, getting money,
Money? How are you gonna get your money?
or working as an RA.
So you're an RA, Kenneth?
Yeah.
So how do you drink?
Sorry, with a list.
How do I drink?
How do you because you're not supposed to do that. So how do you
How do
drink?
you do it?
We can't drink on or off campus.
Right, but how do you though?
Yeah, but
how
like
do
we get
you?
fired if we do. So
But
like,
so how do you do it then? If you're still working, so
yeah, we don't drink.
So are you the exception? They just haven't fired you yet?
No, I don't drink at college or anywhere else.
But I mean, but how do you do it then?
There's been a lot of people that got fired for drinking. I don't want to be one of them.
Well, I mean, if everybody does it, then it's probably like they can't fire everybody, right?
That's the
That
thing.
is a great point, Keith. I
Not,
like that.
not all of the RAs do it. Like a lot of the RAs are sticklers and they'll like rat you out.
They're what?
They're like
What? What? No, what's the first thing you said?
Sticklers.
Is that a racial slur?
No, like sticklers for the rules.
Never heard that before. Never.
What is that?
That spray, you're supposed to spray it before you lose your virginity, actually. So, after school, what are your plans for after you finish being an RA? Do you want to have sex or?
I don't like plan.
Where
to
do you have
sex.
that fit into your life?
Like,
Yeah, when is that gonna start?
I
Is
don't
that in your 5-year plan? Or
like having sex is not like on my list of on my to-do list.
How would you feel about looking like a fuckboy online?
What is the fuckboy look?
Maybe bite your lip a little bit. Maybe.
Give it a try. Give it a try. That's pretty good. Do it again.
Oh. That's it. That's it. So. Tell me about the story of where you got those shoes. Tell me about that.
I need formal shoes, but you know, I wanted something I could wear casually.
Yeah. So you went to Amish country? You kind of dress like a farmer, but like it's cool, you know.
Thanks.
You know, I always say if you can make it work, you can make it work. Simple as that.
Yeah.
So basically what I've done, if you take a look around, Kenneth, I went with a 1 around the sides and around the back just to kind of give him that sharp edge, almost like a razor.
Right.
But I didn't use a razor. That's the skill coming into play.
Mhm.
And then, still not quite done on the top. I'm just going to take a little bit more off. And I think we'll be good.
It's
Guys.
looking really solid.
Comments on it? What do you think, Keith? And Keith, I mean, obviously, I'm not expecting an A+. I'm still getting used to this, but
I'm gonna give you an A-.
well, that's pretty good.
So far. So you could still totally screw it all up and make it horrible.
I think the main thing is, Kenneth, you got a lot of volume in the back.
Yeah.
So
And also it just really speaks to the you know, level of education that Kevin has got through beauty school so far?
Yeah, I've been doing this for about 10 minutes. Oh.
Did you fuck up?
There might be a bit of blood, just don't.
So, you know, obviously kind of you're this polarizing figure in society now. You know, you have a lot of influence. You're obviously going extreme places in your life at a very young age so far. I guess my question would be, how do you feel that the way you grew up, your childhood experiences, maybe shaped you into who you are today?
I mean, yeah, I'll admit I was like a little weird in 8th grade, but I mean, are you laughing?
No.
Okay. I feel like just talking to like the other people in the class and like, you know, learning how to act was like a really big part of it. 8th grade was my first experience outside of being homeschooled. So I mean, you gotta give me a little latitude for that, but you know,
Oh,
I
sorry.
did.
A little what?
Latitude.
Oh, okay, I wasn't.
What does that mean?
It means like give me a little like room for.
I know what it means.
I don't know how to say
I just
what
wanted to
it
make sure I
means.
heard him correctly.
It's like latitude.
Maybe use a
I'm trying to think of a synonym.
Use a synonym.
Synonym. Yeah. But
Cinnamon.
like
I like cinnamon
it's
personally.
like you got to give me a little.
I mean, it can't be too
Leeway.
much. You know, like the whole
Leeway.
cinnamon challenge.
Yeah.
I think that's
Leeway.
disgusting.
Okay.
Give me a little leeway.
As far as like just cinnamon as an
But,
ingredient, I think
you
it's
know,
good.
I did my
Like
time in
every
8th
single
grade.
time I walk past.
I did my
Cinnabon in the
best to
mall.
learn like the social.
I mean, I can't
norms and,
walk.
like, how to
Literally,
talk.
it's so good.
And I feel
That's how
like
good
I
it
made
is.
a lot of improvements throughout
But,
high school.
okay.
But yeah, I learned everything I could. I made friends with people. I learned how to act in like, you know, school. And I feel like, you know, I made the best of it, learned a lot, made a lot of friends that I'm still friends with today.
Great. So, I guess number one question would be, how did you get your start?
All right. Well, I mean, I think it looks pretty good, Kenneth. The big reveal.
Ooh.
What do you think?
I mean, I asked for a fade, didn't I?
Yeah,
Kind
that's
of like. I mean, it's good. It's not what I really asked for, but.
But would you go out in public like this?
Yeah. No, this is fine. Yeah.
You
It's
think
much
it's
better
good?
than I thought.
You
yeah.
think it's good?
Yeah, I think it's good. I like it.
Well, not to toot my own horn, but still got it. All right, thanks so much for watching, guys. Kenneth, glad I could help you out with the haircut. We're gonna do more of these. We're gonna have more guests, maybe some TikTokers. We'll have to see what happens. So thank you guys. We're gonna see who we can get. We're gonna have a lot of fun with this, guys. So stay tuned, and as always, go team go.